is up, guys? Lucas 75, and today we're talking Star Wars Episode 8. It's been a while since we talked about Star Wars movies and films, all that good stuff. Well, today we got a possible leak about Star Wars Episode 8. So if this is true, caution yourself, because this might be a possible spoiler about Star Wars Episode 8, and possibly the whole entire Star Wars universe moving on, if this is true, like I said. It's about Rey and Luke. There's a leak that there is a scene between the two in which we find out a lot of stuff, which rewrites a lot of stuff about past movies and sets up the future. It's about essentially how the Force was started. Now, in this reported leak scene with quotes or air quotes around leaked, it says that Luke shows Rey a vision of the past. Now, in this vision, she sees a boy, a girl, and a tree. Now, they both go up to this tree, and this tree reportedly made the boy evil. The boy then, in turn, killed the girl, killed his parents, and transformed into what is basically known as the Sith. However, the girl she was not dead. She was instead transformed by the tree as well, and she started the Jedi Order. Now, she said to her followers once she really started Jedi Order, and one day she would return and as either a boy or a girl, and they are to teach that reincarnation of her. Now, if this sounds familiar, this is because it is the chosen one prophecy. Now, of course, if you watch the prequel films, it was always talked about that Anakin Skywalker was believed to be the chosen one. Well, if this ain't is true, like I said, that shows that Anakin was never the chosen one, and they were deceived by the start. It was almost like he was a false prophet of the sort. It says that Anakin was never the chosen one. In actuality, Rey was the chosen one. Now, she was supposed to be taught by the Jedi. However, she did not get to the location where she was supposed to go, so she was never taught by any Jedi at all. If this is true, like I said, this basically changes everything, because not only do you defeat the purpose that Anakin never was the chosen one, you also essentially give new roots to how the Jedi Order and the Sith Order were started. You give roots saying that it was a tree that gave this boy and this girl powers in the Force. That's essentially what they're saying. And that is kind of weird, but it's kind of interesting at the same time, because now you really want to know, okay, how in the world was Anakin not the chosen one? How did he set up everything? How did they allow this false prophecy to take place? Now, I do remember this. I do remember that there was one Jedi who was always optimistic about Anakin being the chosen one, and that was Mace Windu. He was always optimistic. Maybe they're going to play on to this and say that Master Windu, there was always some Jedi who say that Anakin was never the chosen one, and that was Master Windu is an example. So I really don't know. I don't know where they're going to take this story if this bit of information, like I said, is true. Because take it with a grain of salt. Don't take this 100%. If this is true, the Star Wars universe is about to get rocked. I guarantee it. But that's about it for today's video, guys. Be sure to tell me down in the comment section down below. What do you think about this possible news in the Star Wars universe? Do you agree with how they're rebuilding how the Jedi Order and the Sith Order started? Do you agree with the fact that Anakin was never the chosen one and Rey is? What do you think about this? This is all crazy stuff to me. I really don't know what to think about it. But let's get about it for today's video, guys. Like I said, be sure to leave a like and share this video, guys, with your friends if you enjoyed it. And subscribe to my for the latest and greatest Star Wars news on YouTube. Next time, some Lucas 75, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next video.